Okay. Question one. What is your perspective on discrimination? Well, I think we both find it extremely surprising that after the millennia of existence of humankind, that is still an issue. The fact that we are not or haven't been able to actually see that we're all equal until find reasons to find the differences or focus on differences instead of what makes us the same. Question two. How did you acquire this perspective, Memo?
Well, I think that we have been vulnerable because of our sexual orientation, and that's been made us much more critical about like all the inequality that we have amongst us and amongst other people.
Right. Question three. What is the impact of discrimination on your personal life? Well, I think we already said that, but sure. I mean, since we're gay and we came out at a rather late age, I think you came out when you were
23.
23, I came out when I was 25. Well, the reason it was that hard was because we were afraid, because of the way we saw that people who had different sexual orientations were discriminated against, right?
Yeah, we were like away from having like a normal like childhood or a teenager, like going on a date on other stuff because we were afraid of being who we were, and we didn't have like the freedom to, I don't know, date whoever we want.
Or just dress the way you liked, right? What are the beliefs about the issue in your peer group, family, and community? Thank you. Sorry about that. Anyway, well, I think we are both pretty lucky to be part of family and family groups that really have our backs, that really understand what we have been going through because we told them, because we have seen how our own community develops and the own feats and triumphs that we have accomplished.
Yeah, we are like very lucky, but we also have like the knowledge of friends or even like other people. I work as a volunteer in It Gets Better, and there are like many histories that this doesn't finish like that. There's many people that is discriminated, that are thrown out of their homes, or that just suffer a lot of bullying in their schools because they get discriminated for being different.
I agree. Then next question. What is the economic, environmental, and social impact of the issue on your community or on your country? Wow, well, that's a rather open-ended question, I'm assuming. But, well, there are a lot of economic, environmental, I'm not sure there's a lot of environmental issues related to that. Social impact, of course, but I think things are kind of changing right now. I think the marketing strategies are now focusing on the LGBT community, and they have found a new niche within our own way of consuming, our own way of purchasing stuff and consuming stuff in general, both through social media and through standard and traditional mediums.
Yeah, I think that it's like some kind of fashion of being like equal and having like real, saying that the companies are good with human rights, but many times I think this is like just like for saying they are, and when it comes in practice, it doesn't goes like the same way. We work with several companies that actually say they are like really pro LGBT rights or pro other like social causes, and when you see like the work practices, it doesn't go that way. They want to claim they are, but they still have like many work to,
they aren't really.
to do it. No.
And last question. How do you think discrimination is present in Mexico? Well, first we would have to break down the types of discrimination, but in the type of discrimination we are now talking about, again, I think that's changing. I think now the people who are being discriminated against, and I'm using the quotation marks correctly, are the people who were comfortable discriminating us.
Yeah.
Do you agree? I don't know. I'm not sure I agree.
I'm not sure. But like, I think that there are many kinds of discrimination, that it comes from some level of like social demographic, that it can come like from money. There's like a lot of clasismo, and there's like all the discrimination against women, against indigenous. I think that we're a country that claims not to be racist because we don't have like many races per se, and there's a lot of like mestizaje, but at the end we discriminate a lot in many other different kind of ways, and we discriminate if someone is not from our social class, or I don't know, even social group, or if it's a woman, or if he doesn't study. I think there's a lot of like discrimination in there.
All right. I think it's important that we ask ourselves not how we have been discriminated against, or not to focus on that particularly, but how we are discriminating others. Right?
Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
Love is love.
Love is love.